Good morning. Welcome to My Morning with Sylvia. It's so good to see you this morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you. I hope you had an amazing week like I did. So this morning we'll talk about discernment and why it's important for us to have that spirit of discernment. Discernment is a spiritual gift, and it means the ability to judge well. It is the ability to see things for what they really are and not what we want them to be. You can also say it's the ability to decide between right and wrong. When you carry or when you have the spirit of discernment, you are able to recognize inconsistencies. You are able to spot something wrong, and you will not be at peace until you step out and bring a solution to that thing. You are also able to sense things that other people may not be able to sense, because you see behind what a person is saying, and you will be able to judge whether whatever the person is saying is truthful or it's not truthful. So why is it important for us to have the spirit of discernment? Number one, it acts as a means of protection. How? Your spirit is going to be alert. Your spirit is going to be awakened once you are about to make a bad decision that is going to cost you, because it will cause you to think twice, and most likely you will not go ahead with that particular decision. Number two, you will be able to make wise decisions pertaining you and your life, because what worked for someone else may not also work for you. Number three, you will discernment will help you choose the right friendships and relationships, because there are people in your life who are just there to suit themselves. But once you carry the spirit of discernment, you will be able to spot the wolves in sheep clothing and actually run for your life. Discernment will also cause you to see the heart of people and know the true intentions of people, and not just be naive, but you will be able to tell their true identities. You will also be able to distinguish between right and wrong doctrines. That's why, as a Christian, it's very, very important for you to know the Word of God for yourself and not wait for your pastors to do everything for you, because we are living in the end times. And in the end times, there are false doctrines everywhere. So it's for us to be wise enough to be able to know what is a false doctrine. Once you have the spirit of discernment, you will also sense that you've stayed somewhere for too long, and it's time to actually move from that place to somewhere bigger and to somewhere greater. It will cause you to be uncomfortable in some instances, and once you get those signs, it is not for us to ignore, but we are supposed to ask God to give us direction on how to go about it. So let us all desire to have the spirit of discernment, not just see things how we want to see them, but let us ask God, just like King Solomon asked God to bless him with wisdom. Let us also ask God to bless us with the spirit of discernment, because it is very necessary for us. It is very important for us, especially when it comes to decision making. So let us all desire to have that spirit of discernment. Spirit of discernment, before I forget, it is not something that you are born with. It's for you to desire and ask God to actually bless you with that spirit of discernment. So don't just wait and sit and wait for God to bless you with the spirit of discernment. It's for you to desire, and then you ask God to bless you with that spirit of discernment, and your life will never be the same. That was my morning with Sylvia. God bless you. I will see you next week. I love you.